Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Real World Prepper live on location in an undisclosed yet beautiful location. Stick around for today's brief topic. All right, so I'm still sitting here and on this vacation. It's been awesome. It's been great. We've had a great time, a lot of good times with family. I've got a couple more days left, actually. Weather's been great, loving it. And the worries of if the bottom drops, if the bubble bursts, all that good stuff. While I'm here, still is present. I'm not trying to let it thwart my vacation and all that kind of good stuff, because life goes on in the real world, and this is the real world. So. And I'm the real world prepper. So, but one thing that has come to my mind right now, and this is based on a question that was asked of me. Steve Smith over at Integrative Preparedness. If you guys are not aware of him, he has a channel. I like his channel. Pretty good stuff there. This guy is extremely smart. He's an author, among many other things, and he's written the Stonemont series, which I've mentioned in some other videos. Very awesome series of books. I highly recommend them. I believe they're available on Amazon. And Steve, if you look at this video and if there's other sources where it's available, that I'd be glad to put a link up or mention it or what have you, put it in the comments or something. But anyway, the Stonemont series, well, a lot of things. So Steve asked me a question via email. He's writing some more books similarly topic, and they're yet to be released. And I've read his entire Stonemont series, excellent. But he asked me a question about my specific area, not here on vacation where I am, but my specific area back home, and about what did I think the chances were, what my area would do, how it would respond, in the event of catastrophic, lights out, just a total failure or whatever. So I pondered on that, and I sent him an answer, and it kind of goes like this. This is for me, and let me preface by saying that the whole point of this little conversation I'm having with you, water's coming up to me, but this whole point of this little conversation I want to have here is you should be aware of your surroundings, where you live, where you're going to be, even if it's a bug out location you plan to make it to. You should totally understand, be aware and understand your surroundings. And I mean in terms of what is around you, what type of people are around you, what the society and systems are set up in place, what type of government, what type of just all these things, so that you understand what it is and the type of people that you'll potentially be dealing with. So in my case, and I'm going to not give specifics here, I'm going to try and be as vague as possible, yet while explaining it. I explained to Steve that where I am is about 40 miles from a major population center, one of the most high on the list of the most dangerous cities in the United States. I am in one direction of that, and on the opposite direction, on the opposite side of that big city, is a big waterway that is big enough, strong enough, and potentially will be destroyed, locked down enough to where any marauders and things of that nature that would be trying to figure out what they're going to do and fend for themselves, they would be coming towards my direction or another direction from me. But not the opposite direction, that being, and I apologize, I'm not giving, I guess I could say, let's just, for lack of a better term, let's say this waterway is to the west, I'm to the east. There's not a whole lot to the north and to the south. So, it is what it is. I also understand that the city that I live nearby, this big city that would be a potential problem, again, one of the most dangerous cities, and in the United States, statistically speaking, murders, homicides, rapes, assaults, robberies, burglaries, etc. You know, also there's a whole lot of government handout recipients in that area. A whole lot of it. In fact, it's a very liberally progressive town. For the folks who have money and influence, that is their stand. They try and make the city better by pumping money into dilapidated neighborhoods, propping up some new dwellings, residential, some new restaurants and shops, and beautify it, and then sell it for high dollars, and everybody thinks it's cool and hip, and it's it's gentrification and things of that nature. So, but really, all the while, just a block over is the same mess. You know, they didn't clean it up; they just fixed up an area and charged high rent for it, and called it a hip, cool place to be. You know, with everything you need around you. So why keep anything and why have anywhere outside of a city to call yourself your safe zone? So that's how that place is propped up. And so I feel like it would fall hard. You know, and I shared that with him and in an email. And so I guess what I'm getting at ultimately is I knew this about the place, you know, the area in which I live, and that being what's there and all that good stuff. But when the question was posed to me by Steve over at Integrative Preparedness, it made me think a little deeper on the matter, and I thought I would bring this to you guys for it to be something for you to consider as well. And I think you should consider it in terms of how close you are to a center like that, if you are. What type of people, again, dwell there? What type of results do you expect? What type of responses do you expect based on the demographics of that area if something were to go off? And where would they go, or rather, where are you in juxtaposition to where they would go if they had to flee and leave burning, dying cities? And are you in that path? And are you prepared to sustain yourself, protect yourself, keep yourself on the down low, and things of that nature? So really just something for you guys to ponder. I have pondered it myself, and am currently pondering it even more so. And, you know, so there you go. But that's really all I had today. Just some thoughts for you, I guess, some things to think about. Always stay prepared, be preparing. As I say, prepare, prepare, prepare. Never stop preparing. Your plans get better, your preps get better, everything gets better. It keeps moving if you keep taking the steps. Baby steps will get you there. Hopefully, you know, time permitting, you know, but don't let prepping consume you, but definitely be prepping, okay? Well, listen, that's all for now. Thanks so much for joining me in this undisclosed, beautiful, whoa, hey, location. And I'm the Real World Prepper, and I will see you next time.